Hey everyone, welcome back to another deep dive into the myths and legends that have shaped our world. Today we're diving into the mysterious and often misunderstood world of werewolves. When you hear the word werewolf, what comes to mind? Is it the spine-chilling howl that echoes through the night? Probably a scary creature howling at the moon, right? The image of a beast with glowing eyes and sharp fangs lurking in the shadows. Fangs, fur, and a hunger for, well, let's just say that they're not known for their vegetarian diets. But is that all there is to the legend of the werewolf? But there's so much more to the werewolf story than just that. It's a tale that has evolved over centuries, influenced by various cultures and their unique perspectives on the human condition. It's a story that's been told for centuries all over the world, and it's way more interesting than just a monster movie. From the ancient Greeks to the Norse sagas, and even in Native American folklore, the werewolf has been a symbol of transformation and the duality of human nature. We're going to look past the Hollywood horror and uncover the real history of this legendary creature. We'll explore how the werewolf legend has been used to explain the unexplainable, to instill fear, and to teach moral lessons. It's a story about our deepest fears, our connection to nature, and the good and bad that's inside all of us. So let's get started. We'll journey through time and across continents to see how the werewolf has been depicted in art, literature, and film. We'll also delve into the psychological aspects of the werewolf myth, examining why this creature continues to captivate our imaginations. The earliest depictions of werewolves can be found in ancient cave paintings and medieval manuscripts. These early images often portrayed the werewolf as a fearsome beast, but also as a creature that was deeply connected to the natural world. In more recent times, the werewolf has become a staple of horror fiction and cinema. From the classic Universal monsters to modern TV shows, the werewolf has been reimagined countless times, each version reflecting the anxieties and fascinations of its era. Psychologists have even studied the werewolf myth to understand its enduring appeal. Some suggest that the werewolf represents our primal instincts and the struggle to control them. Others see it as a metaphor for the duality of human nature, the constant battle between our civilized selves and our more animalistic urges. As we delve deeper into the history and psychology of the werewolf, we'll uncover fascinating stories and surprising truths. So stay with us as we unravel the mystery of the werewolf, a creature that has haunted our dreams and fueled our nightmares for centuries. Whether you're a fan of horror, history, or psychology, there's something in the werewolf legend for everyone. So let's embark on this journey together and discover the many layers of the werewolf myth. Ready? Let's go! Our werewolf journey starts way back in ancient Greece, a land rich with myths and legends that have fascinated humanity for centuries. The ancient Greeks were known for their elaborate stories about gods, heroes, and mythical creatures. And among these tales is the chilling story of the werewolf. One of the earliest and most famous stories about werewolves involves a king named Lycaon. Lycaon was the ruler of Arcadia, a region known for its rugged terrain and mysterious forests. He was a powerful and ambitious king, but his arrogance and cruelty knew no bounds. Now, Lycaon wasn't a very nice guy. In fact, he was notorious for his wickedness and his disdain for the gods. He believed that he was superior to everyone, including the divine beings who ruled over the world. His hubris would eventually lead to his downfall. He thought he was better than everyone, even the gods. To prove his point, he decided to commit an act so heinous that it would challenge the very authority of the gods. Lycaon invited Zeus, the king of the gods, to a banquet at his palace. But this was no ordinary feast. To prove his point, he did something truly awful. In a display of utter contempt and defiance, Lycaon killed his own son and served his flesh to Zeus, hoping to deceive the god and prove his own superiority. This act of barbarism was meant to mock the gods and show that Lycaon feared no one. He killed his own son and tried to trick the king of the gods, Zeus, into eating him. Zeus was furious. The king of the gods, known for his wisdom and justice, was not easily fooled. He saw through Lycaon's gruesome trick and was filled with righteous anger. Zeus decided to punish Lycaon in a way that would serve as a warning to all mortals who dared to defy the gods. He punished Lycaon by turning him into a wolf. This transformation was not just a physical change, but a symbolic one as well. By turning Lycaon into a wolf, Zeus condemned him to live as a wild beast, driven by his basest instincts and forever cut off from human society. The once proud king was now a creature of the night, howling in the dark forests of Arcadia. Lycaon became a wild animal, driven by his worst instincts. He roamed the wilderness, a shadow of his former self, consumed by the very savagery he had once sought to impose on others. His story became a cautionary tale, a reminder of the consequences of hubris and the wrath of the gods. This story is one of the first times we see the idea of a person changing into a wolf. It is a powerful narrative that has endured through the ages, influencing countless other tales of werewolves and shapeshifters. The myth of Lycaon highlights the ancient fear of losing one's humanity and becoming something monstrous, a theme that resonates even today. It shows how people were afraid of losing control and becoming something monstrous. The story of Lycaon serves as a timeless reminder of the thin line between civilization and savagery, and the ever-present fear of the unknown that lies within us all. As we continue our journey through the history of the werewolf, we will see how this ancient myth has evolved and taken on new forms in different cultures and eras. As time went on, the werewolf story spread and changed. By the Middle Ages, Europe was a scary place. There were plagues, famines, and wars. People were scared and looking for someone to blame. And guess who became the target? Werewolves. People started accusing each other of being werewolves, and the trials were brutal. Just like the witch hunts, people were tortured and killed based on rumors and fear. The werewolf, once a mythical creature, became a real-life terror. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating history. But here's the thing, not all cultures saw werewolves as evil. In fact, the concept of werewolves has a rich and varied history across different civilizations. In some ancient cultures, people who could change into animals were seen as powerful and wise. These transformations were often viewed as a gift, a special connection to the natural world and its mysteries. Think of shamans, who could connect with the spirits of animals. Shamans were revered figures in many societies, acting as intermediaries between the human and spirit worlds. They often donned animal skins and performed rituals to harness the power of these creatures. The Norse warriors, called Ulfetna, wore wolf skins and fought with the ferocity of wolves. These warriors believed that by wearing the skins of wolves, they could channel the animal's strength and fearlessness in battle. For them, being able to shift between human and animal was a good thing. It was a way to gain an edge in combat and to protect their communities. The wolf was a symbol of courage and resilience. But when Christianity spread, things changed. The new religion brought with it different beliefs and values, which often clashed with the old ways. The church sought to convert people and to eradicate what it saw as pagan practices. Anything connected to old beliefs was seen as evil. Rituals and symbols that were once revered were now condemned. The church labeled these practices as heretical and dangerous, leading to the persecution of those who continued to follow the old ways. The werewolf went from being a symbol of power to a symbol of the devil. Stories and legends were altered to fit the new narrative, portraying werewolves as malevolent creatures. This transformation in perception was a reflection of the broader cultural shift that was taking place. Today, the image of the werewolf continues to evolve. In modern times, werewolves are often depicted in literature and film as complex characters, sometimes heroes, sometimes villains. They embody the struggle between our primal instincts and our civilized selves. Scholars and enthusiasts continue to explore the rich tapestry of werewolf lore, uncovering new insights and interpretations. The werewolf remains a powerful symbol, reflecting our deepest fears and desires. Whether seen as a fearsome beast or a misunderstood creature, the werewolf's cultural transformation is a testament to the enduring power of myth and storytelling. It reminds us that our beliefs and perceptions are always evolving, shaped by the world around us. The werewolf isn't just a European thing. Stories about people changing into animals exist all over the world. In Japan, there are the yokai, shape-shifting spirits that can be tricky and mischievous. In Mesoamerica, the nahual could change into wolves or jaguars, and they were both feared and respected. In France, the loup-garou is a werewolf legend that has haunted the countryside for centuries. The Slavic Valkodlak is another fearsome creature, known for its ability to transform and its connection to dark magic. Among Native American tribes, the skinwalker is a powerful and terrifying figure, capable of taking on the form of any animal. Every culture has its own version of the werewolf, showing how this idea speaks to something deep inside us, something that connects us to the animal world and our own hidden nature. These legends have influenced modern media and popular culture, from movies to TV shows, keeping the primal fear alive in our imaginations. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends and visit our website for more fascinating stories and information.